Good morning. I don't think people truly understand the grasp of things that I've been through. I know that there are people right here on LinkedIn that they love Special Olympics. They love them a lot. And they, I'm specifically talking about Special Olympics Texas. I'm not speaking about other states. I don't know about other states. People can like Special Olympics in their state or whatever. That's not up to me. I'm only talking about the stuff that took place against me while being an athlete, and I competed in world and national games. And for all the people who tell me, "Oh, I like Special Olympics," you can like them. I'm not telling people not to like Special Olympics because I can't speak for your state or whatever. I can only speak for what has happened to me. Um, I'm 34 years old. I've been, in Special Olympics since 1991. Most people who participate in Special Olympics, a lot of them cannot articulate if you're touched on your private parts or inappropriately or even raped. You can't articulate to the police what happened to you. When I was raped in the 90s, I was told to shut up or I would be excoriated or banned from Special Olympics for the rest of my life. And that was in the 90s. There was no Me Too movement in the 90s. There was no one to report anything to in the 90s. You know what answers I got? Oh, we don't, that person's nice. He wouldn't do that. He's a sweetheart. Who gives a damn? But your volunteers can rape me when I was a kid. And people sit up here and make fun of me for dressing like a boy. But I dealt with that. I dealt with that so much to the point that I changed my body. I'm flat in the chest. You know what I mean? Like, you mentally go through things that you shouldn't have to go through. And rape is a crime. And Special Olympics Texas should be held responsible for that. That is a crime. I lived hell on earth. And like I tell anybody, I don't care if people like Special Olympics. I don't give a damn. I don't care. But I can only tell you what happened to me. And rape is a crime. That happened to me. Being called a nigger is a crime. Tim Martin, the CEO, allowed for a girl to talk about killing me and kidnapping me because she's retarded and she's a minor. But she could attack me and call me any name under the sun, and it's okay. That's why I'm filing a federal lawsuit against Special Olympics Texas. There won't be no Special Olympics. Because if I get my case to federal court and I win, there won't be no Special Olympics. That shit finna be shut down. Won't be no Special Olympics. I'm not gonna motherfucking tolerate being called a motherfucking nigga by some white folks. And people sit up here, I like Special Olympics, after me telling you what has happened to me. And you still reply, I like Special Olympics. Okay. All right. For three dudes to show up at my house, Tim Martin, Dalton Hill, and Everett King, they came to Fuzzy's restaurant September 18, 2019, and cannot deny that or lie and say they never came out here. That's also a lie. I'm tired of being told I should be motherfucking grateful. I'm not finna be motherfucking grateful when I am a modern day slave sitting here with an indefinite suspension hanging over my head. An indefinite suspension means that a motherfucking organization can hold something over your head for the rest of your life, and that's another reason I'm suing. Most people in Special Olympics are retarded. I'm not. I can reason and think for myself. The only thing that's wrong with me is my vision. But ain't nothing wrong with my brain. Ain't nothing wrong with the way I can articulate what I need so I can go to federal court. I want people to understand I'm motherfucking not fit to be mistreated. I don't give a fuck about other people. Because they didn't give a fuck about me when they raped me. They didn't give a fuck about me when I went to teachers about it. Nobody gave a fuck. They didn't care. They don't care. And so for those who support Special Olympics, I just want you to know what you are supporting. You are supporting a organization that allows for things to happen in secret to people like rape and crimes and things like that, because it happened to me, oh God. And I'm just waiting for all this coronavirus stuff to be over, because like my attorney said, we filing in court. Bam, bam. Because I'm not finna be motherfucking mistreated. I'm not fit to be called no motherfucking nigga by nobody. People can sit there and like Special Olympics. I'm not telling you not to like them, because I don't know what state you live in. I'm only specifically talking about Special Olympics Texas. I do not like them. I also do not like the national offices in Washington, D.C., because they did nothing either but laugh at me. A lady worked there for 30 years, a black lady, when I called the national offices in Washington, D.C. for Special Olympics. I got hung up on and laughed at when I talked to that lady about crimes and things that was committed against me, and the fact that I had to file a police report with the Fort Worth Police Department in Ellis County. I'm not finna sit here and be told I should be grateful to be raped by somebody. So I should be grateful to be a part of Special Olympics, but I shouldn't be able to talk about the things that took place against my life. Those things are not okay. Rape is a crime. I'm going to repeat that again. Rape is a crime. And I will be filing a lawsuit in federal court, because I'm not retarded. And just because I might not have money, I might know people in high places that do. Hey man, bam bam, bam bam, bam bam. Because I'm not going to be mistreated by no organization. Those who like Special Olympics in your states, I'm not speaking about you. I'm only speaking about here where I live in Texas, and the national office in Washington, D.C. If you don't live in any of those two places, then whatever. That's on you and your choice. It's America. You can choose whatever the fuck you want. But I can also choose to talk about what took place upon my life. And that's what that is. And rape is a crime. Which can be prosecuted, which I was told to shut up about by staff. And Tim Martin, Everett King, and Dalton Hill told me to stop talking about negative things. Negative things meant for me to stop talking about my financial problems while being a black athlete. Negative things meant for me to stop talking about being called a nigger by some motherfucking white people. Negative things mean for me to stop talking about rape and other things that I went through with motherfucking Special Olympics. And people talk about, oh, I like them. You can like them in your state. But that don't mean that I don't have feelings and that I am not a person. I am treated like property or goods in Special Olympics. When you're retarded, they don't give a fuck about you. Here in the next couple of weeks or so, I'll start finding pictures so y'all can see the money and the lavish stuff that they spend their money on, because they don't take care of us. Special Olympics ain't never bought shit for me. I ain't never bought a pair of shoes. I ain't never bought food for me. I ain't never helped me. I ain't never paid for transportation. I ain't never done nothing for me. All they did was use me and put me on ESPN because you're a nigger can swim. You're a nigger that can swim. That's all I keep hearing from people. And people can throw that word around like a fashion statement. But oh God, I can't call nobody retarded. But they can call me every name under the book and do physical crimes against me in the 90s when I was a child. Unacceptable. And I'll get my justice in federal court because I'm not retarded.